Hello folks. So yep, welcome to the flat load, and we've got today we're in the car and we've got our newly purchased, recently installed Stereo CB aerial. It's a mag mount, and we've also got the smaller aerial, which is for VHF and UHF. That's what for the scanner radio, and also something else we're going to try very soon. But yeah, so here we go. We've got our Maxcom MX21E. Now it's a very old radio, and it's an absolutely brilliant bit of kit. It's a CB radio. It's on the 27 megahertz band, and I've wired it into the car cigarette lighter there, and I've also got this, which I'll show you a bit more in a minute. This is a multi-plug adapter. Now I bought this many years ago, and only ever used it a couple of times and buried it in the HQ. But I've dug it out now because it's actually got a little set of LEDs on it that monitors the car battery. And now when we first set the radio up, we realised we had a bit of a problem, and the problem was that we couldn't transmit. So that was because of our microphone. So we've got a brand new microphone for the old MX21E, and it was available on a well-known auction site. And yeah, so we got our new mic. Pretty simple. And what we're going to do in a minute, folks, is we're going to take the car up the road. There's a huge hill up there. So we're going to head up to the top of the hill and switch on the radio, and we'll see what if we can pick anything up. Now, people are saying, oh yeah, CB radio, nobody uses that anymore. Yeah, well, fair enough. But you will be surprised, because there are actually a few people on there. And the other night I had a contact with a good mate of mine who's about 6 miles away from where I was at the time, which was at home. And it was a very good, surprising outcome, folks. We had a good chat, and you know, Billy, if you're watching, mate, then thanks for that. And also, I'd like to thank Billy for helping me to set up the radio, and we had to match the aerial to the radio, which is a bit of a technical process, and it's all about the length of the whip, folks, the antenna. It's all about the length. So without further ado, let's get up the road and we'll switch it on, and we'll go through some of the basic functions. Cool. Hello folks, so we've moved to up the road from where we were earlier, and we've got CB radio. Just going to shut the door a minute because it's a bit bloody cold here. Right, so that background hissing, I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. Right, so we've got our Maxcom 21E, and it's a very old radio. I think it originates from the 1980s, and the thing with CB radio at the moment is it's old school, folks. This is a very old school form of two-way communication, and back in the 1980s it was hugely popular, and there wouldn't have been a channel that was clear. We've got 40 channels, and we're on channel 17 at the moment, and this knob is for selecting the channels, 1 for 40. We've got a high and a low power switch there as well. I don't know if you can see that. That's obviously low power. I'm guessing is for use if you're close to somebody who's transmitting, so you don't want to cause too much feedback. But I think they transmit on power of about 4 watts. And you've got the squelch as well, which give you a demonstration of that. Yeah, the squelch is to remove background noise. So we've got the squelch on. I think that does reduce the power a little bit, but we've got the squelch on, just takes away that background noise. And yeah, we've got the volume control and the on-off. I've wired it in with the cigarette lighter, and we've got this multi-socket here. These are a bit old school now. It also monitors the state of the battery of the vehicle as well, which is handy. and yeah, we're on channel 15 at the moment. And I've just heard something. We keep hearing stuff in the background, and like my friend Billy pointed out to me the other day, it's something called sideband, which is a feature of more up-to-date CB radios. Now, with the squelch fully turned on, you don't really get, you know, you don't really get as good as, well, you don't get to hear the contacts further away, basically. So we'll keep it at a moderate level, I'd say, with a bit of hiss in the background. Channel 15, and we've got the microphone here. It's very simple. And I mean, a lot of people say, oh, CB is dead and finished with, but hopefully it's not, folks, because it does actually work. I did speak to my friend Billy, who was just over 6 miles away from where I was at the time, and we've got this, and it's basically simple. You push the key to talk. So we'll try it. We'll take a bit of squelch off, and when you transmit, you notice you've got the red bars there that come up. Yeah, 15, 15. Anybody on 15? And of course, you know, push the talk. Very simple. And I did until earlier. I had an actual clip for this, so I could rest it on the dashboard. But it fell off earlier, so it's in the car somewhere. Go on the 15. 15 for a copy. Anybody there? 15, 15. Whoa. Sounds like a faint, distant contact. 15 on 15. Anybody on channel 15? Channel 15. I'll try another channel. Try channel 14. 1414 for a copy. 14. Anybody on 14 for a copy? Take a bit of squelch off of me. One four. Channel 1414. Channel 1414, go on the 14. That was definitely a foreign voice I just heard there, folks, which leads me to think it's a form of sideband radio. It's not within the reception area of this radio, but yeah, it's I think CB is used in Europe and Channel 1414. Is there anybody receiving me on 14? Yeah, so there's a lot of international stuff, folks, and a lot of what you receive is basically background sort of transmissions, and yeah, but I'd be keen to find out how many CB users we actually have down here in Cornwall. It would be nice to have a few contacts as well. So if anybody fancies getting involved with CB radio, it's very cheap now, folks, and it's license free. It is completely license free. There is no requirement on the 27 megahertz band for a license. You just buy the radio, set it up, and you've got a really free, reliable means of communication. So yeah, well, I'm not going to bore you too much more, but thanks for watching anyway, and until the next time, we will see you soon. I'm looking forward to spending more time playing with this radio in the future, and hopefully picking up 1 or 2 contacts. So from me and Charlie the dog in the car there, then we'll be back soon, folks. Thanks for watching.